Great, now we're on to activity 2.13. In this one, we want to create a cutout in the gasket. Okay. Now let's read this, okay? Working with the model from activity 12, create a new and fully defined rectangular sketch that is centered about the origin. Make it 128 millimeters by 168 millimeters tall. Make this on the front plane. Use smart dimensions to specify the size and relations to specify its location in space. Great, we can do that. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna go into our sketch command manager. We're gonna go into create a new sketch, and we are going to select the front plane. And then we're going to go do our 2-point rectangle. And we're going to do something very similar to this. And we are going to get some smart dimensions on it. And I think this one was supposed to be 168 tall. Okay. And then it was supposed to be 128 wide. Okay. Great. So I'm sort of done dimensioning. What I need to do now is get this thing centered. I'm just going to do what I did last time. Grab the midpoint, grab the plane, let go of shift, and tell it to be coincident. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Grab the midpoint, grab the top plane while holding shift, unclick shift, and get that to be just the way I want it to be. And look, it's turned black, and it says here that it's fully defined. So we are good to go on that. Use the completed sketch. Now it's completed because it's fully defined. Okay. Use the completed sketch produced above to create an extrude cut in the 3D space. By the way, if you don't know what an extrude cut is, we can follow that link if we wanted to straight to the glossary that will describe what an extrude cut is. Okay. The extrude cut, find the extrude cut in the feature command manager. So I got to go over to feature command manager now, right over to here. And look, my sketch is currently highlighted. So that means I don't need to click it to know, for it to know that when I do an extruded cut, it wants to use that plane, that sketch as the feature. Okay, let's see. Once the extrude cut is selected, see the options in the feature manager. That's the thing over here on the left. And choose through all in the drop-down menu. Right now it says blind. We want to do through all. Through all. Okay, what else does this say? Complete the extrude cut by using the check mark. And check to see that it looks like the part in the guidebook. And my part does look like the part in the guidebook. Check to see that your part is exactly like the part below by accessing the Evaluate Command Manager and clicking the mass properties, and check to see that the mass of the new thing is 89.24. How do we do that? Up here in these command managers, there's one called Evaluate, and then in Evaluate, there's one called Mass Properties. And if I hit Mass Properties, I get 89.236, so exactly as was wanted. So that's great. That's in the Evaluate Command Manager. Now we need to go and save this part. Okay, I'm just going to hit save on that.